What's up, y'all? It's Crystal.
And I'm Keish.
And you're kicking it with us at Hillman Grad.
901 Shelby Drive, look alive, nigga.
My name is Crystal Anderson. I am co-founder and head of creative of A Very Good Job. We go back and forth on the title, but that's where we've landed right now.
She changes it every week.
That's where I'm at this week.
I'm Keish. I am the co-founder. What's it called now?
I call it A Very Good Job.
A Very Good
You
Job.
do
There
a good
it
job.
is. We run that together. I am the head of content.
She's mainly the boss.
Us working together, we have like different strengths. She has her lane, I have my lane. I know where to tap her, she knows where to tap me.
I mean, we started working together because we got fired and the choices were hoeing or start our own business.
We were like 2 days away from throwing some ass, but then chose against it.
We work with Lena and Hillman Grad and Marquise and Rishi on a bunch of projects, and early 2020 they came to us and they're like, hey, we want to do an event focusing on, was it 20s?
20s and Boomerang.
Yeah, we want to do a celebration, a week-long slate of events. So we both went to HBCU. Keish went to Jackson State, I went to Howard. So that's sort of what we created. We're like, let's do a homecoming. We didn't know how many people felt that experience, but we wanted to bring that to LA. The Friday event, we leaned into it heavily.
It was like a drum line. We made a dorm installation. We recreated a bookstore.
I think that was the first real inkling. Like, we knew that we wanted to work together, but being in that space and having the privilege to create this thing was really special.
That showed us the life that we could have. And
Yeah.
then after that, we went to work on Monday and we both came home with the same look. Like, we can't do this. And then I was fired on that Friday.
The homecoming event was 3 days before LA shut down, and I still get messages from folks who was like, bitch, if I would have known that was the last time we was gonna party, bitch, I would have done it different. It was sweat on the walls.
And
I want to go back.
Witherspoon showed up to our shit.
I was like, to the cookout. Hey, to the cookout. Her and her husband.
Yeah, Deltas and AKAs come through strolling. And then some like alphas of their own and some captas of their own started strolling. So that was just gorgeous to see.
Yes, you can cut this red pepper. In our careers, we both worked in very white, very cis, very straight spaces. And when we came to LA, we were super intentional about working with only black folks, only queer people. You know what I mean? And so like our good homies from Black Market Vintage, we brought them in to do all of the set design. All of our PAs were black. Everybody at the door was black. Chef Elise said my 2 cents. Like, it was an intentional desire to have everybody be black. And so when we looked up and we were like, we can not only put our homies on, it changes the whole process, and it made us, you did that wrong.
And
Wrong
as soon as I cut it, I was like, I didn't ask her how she wants it.
That's all right, baby.
How do you want it?
We're gonna get this little cut here. So I went back to work and I was like, I can't. I just like hung out with my friends and worked and created and was able to pay people.
I swore up and down I would never leave New York, and now like we work mostly on film, so it just makes sense that we're out here.
A couple years ago, we did this video, and Keish said in the video, "Oh, I'm going to marry her in a year," and I was like, "Dang, okay." And to go from that time to being engaged, having a business, making a cross-country move, and all of these things, it's just like I didn't know that I was worthy of that blessing, and I think about it often. Like I think about what life could have been like if I wasn't open, if the universe didn't present a time for us to know each other. And I tell Keisha all the time, but like I often say like, oh, what a blessing to exist in the same time and plane as you. It's just, it's just, I can't explain how blessed I feel to not just love my person, but to be able to work with her and to create with beautiful black people in our chosen family and in our community. We can do what we want to do because we've decided, we've built a life to be able to do that.
Yeah.
Good job. Okay, I'm gonna try not to cry anymore. We've got like quite a few things in the pipe, but what we're most excited about right now is like our personal projects. We're working on Inside Edition, which just started to be like sort of a fun project that we wanted to do, not knowing what would happen. And we have a special guest.
Yeah, and with special guests now working on season 2. We had JoJo on.
JoJo was cool.
Dude, she was great.
She sang too. Lena was one of our first guests, bless her heart.
Tabitha Brown. We're still learning it, to be honest. Like, we're still figuring out what works for us. Our company, A Very Good Job, we are a event production and content house, and we do that across influencer boxes, experiences, content,
digital events, digital partnerships.
There's never a feeling of stepping on toes. Each of our voices is just as valid. Our first gig was like we said with Lena, working on her shows, and then Showtime, and now we're working with Netflix, and it's just been blossoming. You know, we have ideas out with Amazon Prime, and it's just continuing to come, and you know, folks keep hitting us up and wanting to know what we're up to and what we can build for them.
We're working on this project with Netflix now, and it just sort of started from this film, 40-year-old version. Rada Blank directed it, Lena produced it with the Hillman Grad Productions, and they brought us on to sort of build out the digital marketing campaign for the launch of the film. And so we created this PR mailer.
Gold cassette tapes, they actually work, and they come with cassette players, Nas, Davies, Remy Ma, Ghostface Killer, Rada, of course.
Oh, can I ask you a question?
Go on.
How do you feel that you created something that Nas is on?
That's pretty fun.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm proud of that.
Would your brother be proud of that?
My brother would be proud of that.
Yeah. So Keish created this. Oh, you want to show it off?
I mean, if you're gonna do it.
Keish worked with Rada to really bring the film to life and her vision to life via illustration, and it's just, I mean,
it was supposed to be 10 pages, and then we went ham, and it ended up being 50.
Yeah, we were apart when she really got to working on this. But it's just so fly and so genius. She does things that I just don't have the ability to do. I'm not an artist in this way. As a queer couple, as a black couple, as a couple working in entertainment space, we're not looking to be anything other than who we are.
She is 100% herself, and not trying to be anything other than what she wakes up as that day.
Thank you, sweet. Intricacies of identity is really important for us. I say this all the time, like, I am not one thing. Queer people are not a monolith. Black folks are not a monolith. So, you know, Keish can be both masculine presenting and soft, and I can be a femme presenting woman who also can be zaddy. You can catch me in a ball gown and bowling shorts, bitch. Okay, that's who I am, and that's how we look at our work too. We're not so thirsty for work that we're willing to listen to brands and not push back and say, hey, actually, no, I don't think that is what you should be doing right now. You know what I mean? We're hungry for the work, but we're not thirsty. Oh, that's a word. Ooh, that's a word. Can that be our new tagline? We're hungry, but we're not thirsty? Come on.
I'll make you a shirt. It'll be an internal saying.
Okay, fine. I like that. I have a crush on my coworker, y'all.